Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome to my 500 subscriber question and answer. You guys have asked the questions, now it's time to get the answers. I'm so glad and thankful that you guys actually had questions for me, so thank you very much if you were able to participate and you actually put a question in the comments of one of my videos. Thank you so much, and if you would like to participate in the next question and answer, just look out for an announcement like I did for the last one, so you can definitely participate if you like. Just comment any question you like and you'll see it in another video. Alright. So we're going to start off with our first question today. It comes from HackerHater5566, and he asks, how did you come up with the name Spray and Pray 11? Well, that's a pretty interesting story, I guess. I mean, it's kind of normal. I'm sure that you guys have all had this problem. I was signing up for Xbox Live when I was like a million years ago, so I was probably like 12 or 13, so you know, it's kind of immature, but anyway, I wanted to be Spray and Pray, you know, like Pray, because I thought that was a pretty funny name, and I thought people would, you know, laugh when they saw it, so I thought it would be a cool name as well, because it's also fun, you know, you spray and then like you pray the bullets hit somebody, so that was kind of my logic behind the name, and it ended up being that Spray and Pray obviously was already taken, so I had to go with Spray and Pray, and that was even taken, you know, with the E instead of an A. And so what I had to do is add a 1. Now, the reason why it's 11 on YouTube is because when I signed up for my account on YouTube, I originally named a different account Spray and Pray 1. So this account is actually the second account that I created, and it's Spray and Pray. I had to add an extra 1 to actually make it, you know, usable, and so that I could, because you can't have two of the same one. So if you look really hard, I bet you there's actually a Spray and Pray with just 1 at the end. But anyway, I thought it was a catchy name, you know, Let's Play with Spray and Pray seems to roll very nicely, and I kind of think it's nice to, you know, keep things from when you're young. Alright, so we're going to move on to our next question. I hope I answered that question, by the way. And if you guys feel that I haven't answered your question fully, or you still want to know more, please just yell at me in the comments, and I'll definitely give you some more answer if you like. Alright, so next question comes from Diane Iverson. I can pronounce your last name, Iverson. And he has a few questions actually for us today, and that's perfectly fine. My favorite game ever. Well, he doesn't say ever, but, you know, favorite game. I would have to say, my favorite game was probably Halo Combat Evolved, and I know it's kind of like a, you know, not really a hipster-ampster, but I think that Halo Combat Evolved was just my favorite because I played it so much, and it was like, I didn't even play against, like, I played against my mom and dad, like, it was so, that was how much ingrained that game was in my life, so I would definitely have to say that Halo Combat Evolved was my favorite game. The game that I'm most looking forward to is probably going to be Battlefield 4, or maybe even Mount & Blade Bannerlord. The only reason why I'm not really looking forward to Mount & Blade Bannerlord is because they haven't released any information about it. You know, we have absolutely no idea except for that little teaser trailer they gave us. Alright, so yeah, probably Battlefield 4 that I'm looking forward to. And it's the closest, so that's obvious. And okay, so the third question he wants to ask is, am I buying the new console? Yes, I'm going to buy the new console. And he also asked me which one, Xbox One or PS4. That's going to have its own video, guys. I'm glad that somebody asked me this because I've been actually formulating, you know, figuring out, like, waiting for the hype to die down, trying to figure out what's the best option, and I think I've come to a decision, so I'm going to be making a video on that soon, telling you my reasons why and all that cool stuff. Anyway, so let's move on to the next question here, and that's going to be from Shadow Numbers. He's asking me, will you play the games that we recommend? Of course I'll play the games that you recommend. And how did I meet Frood 100? Well, Frood 100 and I actually went to the same high school for many years, and the first time I ever met him was in one of my, I think it was my second year history class, where it was World History 2, I believe was what it was called, and it was really funny because his name is, I don't know if he's told you guys his name, so I'm not going to, you know, ruin it or anything, but his name is quite common, so we had like 3 or 4 of the other kid of his name in the class that was like other kids, and so there was like, it was really interesting that he had such a weird name. So I met him in that class and we actually became friends because he was really interested in history and cool and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I met Frood, and coincidentally, we actually go to the same college now, so it's actually really fun hanging out with him and stuff. He's a really cool guy, and he helps me a lot on YouTube. And I think a lot of you guys probably know him already, and that you're probably the reason why. That's probably the reason why you guys are here. Yeah, so big thanks to him. He's one of my cool bestest friends, and yeah, if you don't know him, you better check him out because he's really cool. All right, so let's move on to our next question for today. Garrett. He's asking me, how old am I and where do I live? I sort of answered this in the last one, the last Q&A, and that's in the description, so if you want to see a map, like, showing where I live, but it's kind of, I'm pretty sure everybody knows where Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States is. I live basically around there, so I'm like 30 minutes away from the capital. It's not very far, so that's around where I live, and I am 18 years old as of, like, a few months ago. So, yeah, I'm on the market, ladies. So let's move on. Next question is from Gary Berry, and he wants to ask me, will you play Victoria 2 Modern Day Mod? Well, this question gets asked to me a lot. I've actually had like almost, I think, 10 comments asking me if I was going to play this game, and the answer is yes. I see that you guys really want me to play this game. I've done a lot of research on it. I think I can make it run on Heart of Darkness. I'm pretty sure they've released, patches up to that, so I should be able to play it for you guys, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm also looking forward to hearing what you guys think, which nation I should play. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. So yes, I will definitely be playing Victoria 2 Modern Day Mod as my next Victoria Let's Play, which is just going to follow right after Scandinavia is finished, and it's coming to an end slowly. I think we're in the 1880s, and it only goes up to 1820 or 30. So yeah, so that's going to be happening definitely, guys. So you can stop asking, but I'm sure people will still ask, and I'm happy to answer. And you'll see, actually, here, he got 3 thumbs, so I'm sure a lot of you guys were having the same question. Alright, so the liquid, okay, I'm gonna just say the juice. I am really sorry, I'm horrible at pronouncing, like, text. If I've never heard something pronounced before, it's impossible almost for me to get it right. I'm like a moron that way, so I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, and I'm just gonna call you the juice. But, I mean, at least I put your picture up here and stuff. So, who is my favorite Pokemon? Well, I think you guys know that I like Pokemon because I got the poster on this side. And I would have to say my favorite Pokemon ever. I mean, I think it's going to be Electabuzz. He was my favorite because he looked so cool, and I always wanted when they had the trading card game, I always wanted one of him in my deck. So, yeah. And what color would I paint my room? Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, really, but my room technically is painted. It's like a sort of orange color, and that's because one of my favorite anime shows that I like to watch is called Naruto, and Naruto's, like, his outfit is orange, and, like, my room is sort of styled. I don't know if you can see, if you've ever seen, like, there's some of my room is accented with, like, even a more orangey orange, and yeah, so I would like to have I like the way my room is right now, so it's pretty cool. And what color would I like to have my hair? Well, I kind of like the way my hair is now. It's sort of like brown, but in the summer it turns a little bit more red. If I had to choose another one, though, I think I would want to be like, Steve Martin and have completely white hair, because I think that'd be really cool. I don't want to be old, but I want to have, like, I think it's cool, like, especially in anime where they have, like, kids or something that have, like, white hair. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool. Anyway, so the next question... Oh, sorry. No, actually, I answered it all. Alright, good. Just checking. Alright, so the next question comes to us from Padrick. And he asked us why am I so awesome? And, well, first of all, I don't think I would consider myself awesome. If anything, I'm, like, no better than you guys, but I think that I was born this way. I don't know, to take a page, say a Lady Gaga quote. But, yeah, so, and... Oh, I know a good answer for this one. How about this? I'm so awesome because you guys make me so awesome, all you subscribers and viewers out there. Yeah, ching. Okay, so what's the next question? It comes to us from GameNet Reviews, and he asks me, which of the games that I'm currently playing do I like the most? And currently, the game, I like all my games, definitely. I have fun playing all of them for you guys. It's really a cool gig. And but the one that I'd like to play the most right now would probably have to be EU4. I was just blown away with like how awesome it is, and you know, like I just love the time period and the mechanics. It's just like everything coming together. You know, like all I love the strategy of Victoria 2, and it brings that in, but it becomes even more awesome because it's just like so much easier to take over territory and expand your borders, which is most of the fun in those sort of games. So yeah, that definitely EU4, guys. Europa Universalis 4. I think that's probably the hardest game to pronounce in the universe. All right. All right, guys. So this is the final question for the day, and we had to have one like this. It's from the best guy on U2 capital B. He asked me, what's my address, what's your social security number, what's your mother's maiden name, and what's my credit card number. Well, guys, I'll tell you my address. It's you know, it's 1234 Washington D.C. area. All right, and now my social security number is actually 6. Just 6. That's it. My mother's maiden name is Smith, and my credit card number is also 6, just like my social security number. That's how I remember both of those numbers. You know, it's hard to remember, so I have them both made to be 6. All right, so I hope that helps you guys, you know, steal my identity or whatever. You can go ahead and take out as many credit cards as you want in my name with that information that I just gave you. Don't forget, it's 6 and 6, okay? And mother's maiden name is Smith, and my address. Don't forget. Just rewind if you missed it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed me answering your questions, and if there's anything you guys want to ask me in the comments, go ahead and I'll rightfully answer you right away. So thank you guys once again so much for watching. You're the best subscribers ever, and I love you. Spray and pray out.